JunkGuysDFW.net. Honestly, it's 9:41. I haven't even left yet. So I have two jobs, early jobs this morning, and then I have an organ that I have to do and an estimate. Just a bit of a little mess, right? So my schedule's all messed up today. But I wanted to talk about a great post that I saw online on the Facebook group page by Nick Avila. I don't know what the name of Nick Avila's Avila, what the name of his company is, but he says, is the junk removal business drying up, or the last few days at the dump have been totally empty? He also says, this morning I was the only one there with two other walking floor trucks. I wish I knew that. But then people started posting, and they started putting stuff like, hey, man, I recognize this. When you need to start doing something different, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And wait, someone posted something interesting. What is this? I don't know what he's saying. Okay. Anyway, the guy had a lot of comments on his remark, so I wanted to clarify a few things, right? So the last time, I've been to the landfill. I've been to the landfill too, and I noticed it was really, really slow. But I don't think it's because the business is slow. I think people are finding alternative ways to get rid of their junk. I'm going to explain this really, really easy. So, for instance, I hadn't been to the landfill in about 6 months. Good morning, Indio. If you have any questions about this, y'all go ahead and hit me up. I'm not going to stay here long. I'm just going to talk about this because I have to leave. But one of the main reasons that I think that the landfill has been slow lately is the fact that a lot of other people are just not dumping at the landfill. For instance, some people are doing what I'm doing. I have a 40-yard dumpster on my property. I have my own little mini landfill, right? So most of the trash, instead of when I bring it with my trucks, I unload them on the property because it's a lot easier for me. Now, a lot of people can't afford to do that, but I totally understand that too. Well, let's think about the real reasons why there are not that many trucks at the landfill. It's a slow season right now. That's what a lot of people are saying, and I'm going to have to agree with that. Spring is usually a typically a busy time for junk removal as they clean out the home. And if it's not spring yet in your area, there could be a very natural lull, which means just a slow time. Okay, that could cause a lot of slowness in the market. Of course, the economy is not doing that great. So that could cause slowness in this market also. Number two, increased competition. The junk removal business is attractive, very attractive to entrepreneurs because of its low startup cost. I mean, hell, if you got a truck, you can do it, right? But there could be more competition in your area, so you might need to put effort in your marketing efforts, what I'm going to teach at the Dallas Junk Removal Summit in a week. Here's some things that you could maybe do to get your business booming again. Expand your marketing. Try online advertising, social media promotion, partnerships, and local businesses like realtors, property managers. Offer additional services if you want. Consider estate cleanouts, shed removal, light demo to attract new customers. But you got to always stand out from the competition. You got to be doing something different, right? You got to be doing something different. Highlight, your practices. Excellent customer service goes a long way. Competitive rates, referrals, all that good stuff. If you're still concerned about junk removal, you can always, come to the summit. I'll teach you that, okay? But let's think about why the smallest, most reasonable reasons why the landfill is not busy right now, and you're showing up. But I think in my area, the landfill is slow. If you get on any of the Facebook groups, you're going to notice that a lot of people are saying that the business is slow. It's slow, this slow. I haven't been doing business. Hey, my Google ads is slow. My Facebook ads are slow, which is totally trash, by the way. I just want to say about Facebook. So, and I'm going to get into that in just a second, okay? The junk removal is not actually drying up, and the landfills aren't their main destination for a lot of reasons, okay? For a few reasons. A lot of people are being more environmental responsibility and see the ability to make money doing other things. For instance, they're donating. They're donating a lot of the usable items. A lot of junk removal companies always go to Goodwill. They go to Salvation Army. They try to drop that stuff off. But here's another thing: they reuse the merchandise they get. They reuse the junk and the debris and the garbage that they pick up. They're finding new homes for furniture, appliances, or building materials. I save a lot of wood. I do save a lot of wood, but they're reusing that stuff. So that's could be happening. Okay. Another reason is they're breaking down materials for processing into new products. They're recycling. Recycle's a huge deal, and they pay you for it, right? They pay you for it. That is probably the most basic reason why people aren't going to landfill. They're finding reasons to unload their trailers and have the stuff able to recycle. Okay, really plain and simple. Okay. Most people are just finding they only dispose of items that can't be reused, recycled, right? So they're not having a lot of loads on their trailers. Most people are thinking smart. They're getting more than one trailer or truck. Okay, I'm going to read one of these questions right here. Good morning. I put a small percentage from every job into an AD on online digital marketing. Good job, brother. Good job. Now, there is money to be made when there's sorting out and selling unusable or recyclable materials. Junk removal companies usually can partner with recycling centers, scrap yards, or donation centers to handle these items responsibly and generate revenue. There's a lot of things that they can magically think of so you don't have to dump at the landfill, right? There's a lot of things that you can do. So the junk removal business is alive and well. And in fact, it's becoming more unconscious to the consumer. And that's what we're trying to do. This means that they know who we are. It's getting to that point where they're knowing where we are and what we're doing. What is going on over here? The music's on over here. What is going on? And we're diverting less trash and waste to the landfills. This means less junk ends up there, making these businesses valuable for sustainable waste management, of course. So, I just want you to be aware the junk removal business is not drying up. It's just slow right now at this period. A lot of people that are concerned about starting a junk removal business at this time. It's a great time to start one, but be aware it is a slow time of the year. Okay. It is a slow time of the year. And for some reason, a lot of people are struggling, especially people that are doing Google ads or paid ads or anything like that. I have a friend, I'm not going to mention a name, but I have a close friend of mine who is right now took advice from another company and started doing Facebook boost posts. So Facebook boost posts, what is a Facebook boost? Facebook post. Okay, you know what? It's just a Facebook post. What is it? Okay, I'm gonna explain this really quick. So it's a post that you post on Facebook that's a regional post. It's a local post. It's a public message you share on Facebook, a profile, a friend's profile, a group, or even maybe a business page, right? It's a mini announcement where you can share your content, your visibility, especially. Let me see. Let me try to get boost post and get you the real definition of this thing. Now, I've never used it, but I have a friend that used it and he hates himself. Okay. It's a way to promote an existing post on your Facebook page with a wider audience, right? And locally. Okay. If you put it right, and here's how you Facebook post works. Okay. You choose a post, you target your audience, you set a budget, duration, you promote that post. Okay. The benefit of doing a post like this is probably the increased reach. It's local. And you got your own little target audience, right? You can get people that are, 20 to 25, or you can get 20 to 25 female or 20 to 25 male. Okay. And the great thing about is brand awareness. I think that counts a lot. A lot of local people will know who you are and eventually build a business, right? And then your drive engagement, right? Gets more likes, comments, and of course shares to your posts. And it has results. The cool thing is it has results. Now I'm going to get back to this. I will tell you this. My friend's results are negative. They're awful. He invested $300 and he's absolutely got crap out of it, right? He's got nothing out of it. So right now, now we'll tell you this, that when Craigslist is slow, Facebook is slow. When Facebook is slow, Google Ads is slow. When Google Ads is slow, the whole market is slow, right? Because Google Ads is king, right? Just realize when Google Ads local, Google Ads sponsored, preferred, they're slow, you're going to be slow, and the market is slow overall. They're kings, right? We're never going to fell them down. But overall, it is causing the landfill to be slow. And that's what I think that was the main question that Nick Avila had posted. I don't know if I said Avila. You know, I'm Mexican. I'm talking like I'm English, right? So a lot of people actually posted on this, and I appreciate his post on the junk removal trash talk here. That is my opinion about why the landfill is empty. Okay. A lot of people are experiencing downtimes right now, really downtimes. Cole Barker says the same thing. He's experiencing the same problem. He said he went from doing about $35,000 to $40,000 a month, and in February he did only 18. Okay, and then March doesn't even look that better. You know, a lot of people are going a lot slower. And then, you know, Michael says a good point. He said, dude, the other day I saw landscapers and they were picking up junk. They filled up the whole trailer. He asked the customer, they filled up the whole trailer for $190, which is affecting our business because they're in landscaping. Well, how would they like it if we started landscaping companies, right? I can cut some grass. I just don't want to. You know what I mean? And Zach Bauman says something that I do not agree on. He said it's saturated extremely. Give it another month. I'll pick it back up. I'm going to tell you something. That's not true. The market is not saturated. We got more competition, but the market is way from being saturated, saturated. I'll tell you one thing. The higher the interest rate goes on homes, the higher the interest rate goes in commercial properties, the less jobs we're going to get, period. That's straight up. That's just flat, right? That's how it works. When the interest rate high, people start getting tighter with their money. You know, they don't release it. But I honestly don't think that the landfill is that slow. But I have noticed that there's less cars there, right? But again, guys, I'm going to leave you all with that. My opinion. Thanks to Nick Avila for your posts on Facebook groups. And don't forget, guys, that next week, it's already next week, is the 14th, 15th, 16th. That is the same dates that my junk removal summit here in Dallas, Texas is taking place. You'll learn so much. There's going to be workshops about SEO, organic traffic, and so much more. But the best part about it, I think, it's Thursday. Thursday night is the meet and greet. You show up at 6 to 9 o'clock. The meet and greet is going to be a place where you can socialize, talk to other companies, get those golden nuggets, and use it for your business long term, and eventually know the mistakes that you made and know their mistakes and fix them, and then get ideas from them and get those ideas and make them work, and then you use them on your business. And that's the way to do it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that, guys. Check out my other videos. I released about 3 videos almost in the last 2 days. So I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.